2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Parker in at the one. And Green with the basket on the assist by Parker. Green's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Spurs. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Charlotte.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? No doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to play.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Here is Parker after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Green kicks to Dedmon. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Off target with the open look. The pass to Randolph. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Now here's Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Conley. Parker against Conley. It's Parker with the drive. Good work defensively by Conley.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Parker against Conley. Outside Randolph. Second chance shot, and Gasol lays it in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Parker. There's a good screen. Green kicks to Parker to halt the run. Another miss by Parker.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
Randolph passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gasol. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Conley. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. Randolph against Aldridge. Goes up at the stripe. Randolph can't hit.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Parker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Dedmon. There's the killer two-handed slam.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Here's Conley. After the basket by San Antonio. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Leonard. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by San Antonio. The shot's good from Randolph.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Conley against Parker. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Passes it to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Conley with it. And the rejection by Leonard. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Davis is checked in for the Grizzlies. He comes in for Tony Allen. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Lee comes in for Daniel Green. Conley up top, covered by Parker. Shoots from the line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Gasol with the steal. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Z comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's C.J. Miles in for Mike Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks to Miles. B, covered by Parker. Dishes it to Miles. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top.
And so here's Memphis. After Pau Gasol's bucket. Davis sets a screen. B, covered by Parker. Here's B. The second chance effort, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here is Miles. Last game he had 10 points. He kicks it to Davis. Here is Miles, covered by Lee, out left to the wing. Here's B. A rebound by Gasol.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Miles, with nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Miles has got his first basket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Now, here's Mills. He feeds it to Lee. He dishes it to Simmons. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yig. Doris?
He said one of the key points for them defensively will be limiting the production of David Lee, adding, he's a guy who can score inside and out, plays with great energy, and his passing really opens up their whole offense. We've got to keep him off the glass and always see ball and man when he's got it. Basketball 101, Kevin. We'll see if they can execute.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Gasol, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Miles. 1:25 left to play here in the first. That's good. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. Gasol a screen. Lee dishes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here is Miles. Feeds to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Here's B. The three-pointer, no good.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Bogdanovich passes to B. Drops in the layup for 2. The three from Mills. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing.
I always try to improve and get better, and Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season, but the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be. It has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score, multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. And Miles kicks to Conley. Randolph a screen. Conley dishes to Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 9 points for Zach Randolph. Pass to Gasol. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Parker against Conley. The feed now to Gasol. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for Memphis, Marc Gasol.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
We've watched Gasol play great basketball. He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley against Parker. Randolph a screen. Conley and Parker with the block. Allen against Green. Now the dish to Parker. Back to Green. Aldridge a screen. Parker passes to Gasol. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it out to Leonard. And here's Green outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Inside. Gasol's in the post. Working on Gasol. That's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season, putting up about 26 points per, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent. It's been tough for them to try to slow down Gasol. He has 9 points and a block.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Clock at 6. Conley into the lane. Again, Conley missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Parker inside, covered by Conley. And that one's good. Parker's got his first points in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Randolph, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Randolph's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Conley against Parker. Conley kicks to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Aldridge with a screen on Conley. Parker dishes to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conley with it. He's picked up by Parker, and it's Conley penetrating. Here's Randolph. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
We've seen Randolph playing a good game here. He's got 11 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for C.J. Miles, and B's subbed in for Mike Conley. B covered by Parker. Gasol, a screen on Parker. Allen kicks to Randolph. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Allen outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Randolph goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Randolph's got 13 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
San Antonio calls timeout. Some changes for Memphis. Z's checked in for Gasol. Davis is subbed in for Zach Randolph. Spurs leading by 5. Passes to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's 6 points for Aldridge. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Inside, here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kicks to Allen. With his first shot attempt, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And again, Memphis no good.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's 6 points for Parker.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assist.
It's Davis with the drive. Got a hand on it. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. And here's Green outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Simmons. Lee. Mills.
Here's Z. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Spurs leading by 15. Dishes it to Mills. Screen by Lee. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Dedmon. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Z. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot is off. Good D by Lee.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Davis sets a screen. The pass to B. Mills with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Mills with the steal. He's all alone. Here's Simmons. Finished off the break. Simmons got 6.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spurs lead by 21.
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive firepower in check so well in that second quarter?
I thought we missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball.
they've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
On defense, they've been all over the place, especially when it comes time to...
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Deadman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. He kicks to Randolph. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
It's Parker with the drop. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Gasol is screened. From the line, offensive rebound. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Gasol's got 14.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here is Parker. He's got 8. Here's Deadman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Allen with it. Now Green defending. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Parker kicks to Green. Aldridge a screen. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. All right, Memphis. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He was intent on running the offense through Randolph. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. The feed to Gasol. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%. Spurs leading by 19 points. Parker passes to Gasol, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we could feel that one all the way over here.
And you could see it. That first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
Picked by Randolph. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Gasol wide open. He fires. Gasol can't get that one to fall.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley into the lane. He dishes it to Gasol, and that is good. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Parker kicks to Gasol. Outside, Green. Gasol, a screen on Allen. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Allen outside. No luck. Great D that time from Leonard. Out to Parker. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Now here's Conley. Picked by Randolph. Conley kicks to Allen. The dish to Randolph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And checking out some numbers here for LaMarcus Aldridge. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in field goal percentage. 3rd in free throw percentage. And a top 15 ranking in blocks per game. Supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you pointed out his ranking as the 2nd best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could actually become number 1.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. C.J. Miles comes in for Bogdanovich. And B subbed in for Tony Allen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Davis is checked in. Passes it to B. Mills with the steal. In transition. Here come the Spurs. Leads running. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to B. Gasol inside. He's up against Gasol. Good! And that's 20 points for Marc Gasol.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Up top, Leonard. 15 points in the game. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Conley. Davis sets a screen. Conley kicks to Miles. Shoots off the screen. Gasol with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Tipped away. Lee with the steal. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Off the pick. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his 2nd bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
There's Lee with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. B, covered by Mills. It's tipped.
guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Z's checked in for Marc Gasol.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading by 20. Mills with it, picked by Lee. And Mills kicks to Lee. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And for Memphis, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Outside Conley. And the call will be against David Lee. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
B, the pass to Davis. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Simmons kicks to Lee. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Lee's got his first points of the night. 1:46 left in the third. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now Conley. Kicks to Miles. Memphis the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Conley kicks to Miles. Back to Conley. There's the pass to Z.
First foul. His first personal foul. Third team foul.
San Antonio on defense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Shot clock at 5. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lee kicks to Gasol. Picked by Lee. Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Out to the wing. Gasol inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot. One more at the free throw line.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And that one misses. Down low. Got a hand on it. And here is Lee. Dishes it to Mills. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Conley, and he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The 3 from Mills. No good on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with it. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. San Antonio leading by 20. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. B out there with Tony Allen. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Lee with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Shots good by Mills.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
B covered by Mills. Here's B. A shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Now here's Mills. Picked by Lee. Mills dishes to Lee. Gasol with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. On up the court. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's the screen. Lee passes to Dedmon. Out to Lee. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Gasol. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Banked in off the glass. Gasol's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
The drive by Lee. Here's Simmons. Traps in the tray.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
B, the pass to Allen. Picked by Randolph. Allen against Lee. Lee with the block. Mills with it. Plenty of space. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. B, the pass to Allen. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Johnson, he's checked in for Randolph. Troy Daniels comes in for Bogdanovich. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Allen. And it's Harrison in for B. Pass to Harrison. Feeds it to Gasol. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Aldridge, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. He has 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph is checked in for Johnson. Bogdanovich comes in for Troy Daniels. He's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Conley in for Harrison. And he gets the bucket.
Basket by Bojan Bogdanovic.
Spurs leading by 23. Parker outside, looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Shoots from 8. Jump shot is good that time.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel it.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. To the middle, got a piece of it. Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 21 points for Leonard.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
B, guarded by Green. There's the feed to Randolph. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge with a screen on Conley. Parker kicks to Aldridge. No one near him. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Gasol. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
They're very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They kick it out to Green. They get the rebound. Outside Leonard. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Conley penetrating, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Memphis, Michael Conley. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Z's checked in for Memphis. C.J. Miles comes in for Bogdanovich. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Aldridge a screen. Stolen by Randolph. Pass to B. To the inside. Outside for Miles. Randolph can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
No coverage that time.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And it's Conley penetrating. 13 feet away. Randolph missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Z. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight. The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And it's Miles missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
There's the dish to Aldridge. The 15-footer and another basket for San Antonio.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside Randolph. The 10-footer. And the bank shot is good. Randolph's got 19 points. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Aldridge. Bertzinus, the pass to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Poked away. Stolen by Miles. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And the shot is good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
There's a screen. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For Memphis, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. They double-team Conley. The 3-ball. Count that one. That's 7 points for B.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Grizzlies.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Kawhi Leonard. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
To the paint, here's Harrison. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first one falls. Some changes for Memphis. Davis comes in for Zach Randolph. And B's subbed in for Mike Conley. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Anderson. He kicks it to Dedmon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Anderson outside, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And, Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. Today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.